next discussion as well. Now moving on, when asked about the recent November 10 Delhi blasts and will Russia be supporting India in taking action against the terrorist bases in Pakistan, Dmitry Peskov has stated that Russia strongly condemns terrorism and all sources that it originates from. He has also added that Russia has suffered in the past from terrorist activities. Let's listen in.
Thank you very much. We're all looking forward to President Putin's visit and welcoming him here in India. As you are aware, India's national capital has had one of its worst terror attacks in more than a decade. Would Russia support India in the event of India taking any action against terrorist bases in Pakistan? And the second question, you mentioned free of those who are trying to interfere with international trade. What is the role of the rupee, ruble, and the yuan in international trade as you see it in the years to come? Thank you.
Well, we strongly condemn terrorism, whatever form of this terrorism and whatever source of this terrorism is. Our country has suffered a lot from the hands of terrorists, and we know the pain of losing people because of acts of terror. And we remember and will be always remembering this pain. And we know that India has faced this threat numerous times, and we stay together with people of India, and we do condemn terrorism. And of course, we think that the only way to combat terrorism is to have an international cooperation. Unfortunately, the divisions that we have now with the European countries limit this possibility for us, but those possibilities are open in alternative directions, like India, like other countries in the east of Russia. So we'll be ready to cooperate with our Indian friends in combating terror.
A high-intensity explosion ripped through a slow-moving car at a traffic signal near Delhi's Red Fort on November 10th, killing 15 people and injuring several others. The National Investigation Agency recently searched 8 sites across Kashmir in connection with what investigators describe as a white-collar terror network linked to the recent car blast. Now for this discussion, we welcome back Ambassador Suresh Goyal. He's a former Indian ambassador, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Ambassador, for staying with us. Now, looking at the answer by Mr. Peskov on the questions asked by our CEO Rishabh Gulati, what political implications could arise for Pakistan-Russia relations if there is any? And what if Moscow chooses a more neutral stance versus actively supporting India's actions against terrorist bases in Pakistan?
Asima, let us put it this way.
Yes, sure.
When we had Operation Sindhu, Prime Minister stated very clearly that we are just pausing the operation. It is not the end of the operation. And he clearly announced that we are going to be treating the terrorist activities as an act of war. And therefore, theoretically speaking, and in terms of strategy, all options are open to us. And the option of armed action against those who perpetrated this terrorism action is open to us. The case is under investigation, and as and when it is clearly determined that there was connections to Pakistan, and I think there is a lot of evidence that yes, there were connections in Pakistan, that there was communications with the terror networks based in Pakistan. The option is available to India to undertake any military mission. Non-intrusive kind of a nature, it will be kinetic, but non-intrusive, no movement of personnel into the area. Now, the point really here is that if India does think it's appropriate to take the action, will Russia support it? Yes, Russia has supported India in the past. Russia will support India in even at the present juncture. And I know that there will be sensitivities regarding Pakistan. But I don't think that will come in the way Russia will support. But whether Russia will be happy with it, or Russia will actually could we could undertake consultations with Russia, and Russia may advise, or Russia may advise caution in the matter, is entirely a different issue, really. No military action can be taken in just as a military action. One has to think of consequences and the results in many different areas. It has to be carefully thought of. Therefore, all I would say is, while the options are available, I'm sure Indian leaders will think very carefully about how to proceed ahead and what action to take, keeping in view all the other factors, Russia, the possible reactions from the USA, not just Pakistan, China. Ours is a very sensitive neighborhood. I think I will simply say this for the time being.